Setup number 10 is manage asset categories, and the navigation in the system is financials offering, and you say manage asset categories here, and then you click on the manage asset categories command, and we are going to look at some category combinations for the book called US Corp. Press the search button, it's going to pick up all the categories that are major category, minor category combinations that are associated to US corporate book. So if our major category is vehicle, then it can have minor category of vehicle standard, heavy, uh, or you can have leased vehicles. So 3 or 4 possibilities. Similarly, if you have got computer, you can have a minor category of computer network, mobile hardware, um, laptop, server. So that is the way you use the two concept of two categories. Let's go into one of the combination, major minor category combination of vehicle standard. So we are going to pick up the corporate book, US Corp. And it has two setup of US Corp of category is of 2 regions, accounts and default rules. So let's first go through some of the accounts related setups. It's got around 15 accounting related fields. We'll go through 3 or 4 of them. So this is the setup for cost account, asset cost account. This is the asset clearing account. So when you bring an AP invoices data into fixed assets, it it comes in with this field, with the cost in this field. Then when you run the mass additions process and it becomes an asset clearing account gets credited and this cost account gets debited. When you run the depreciation process at the end of the month, this account gets debited and the accumulated depreciation account shown here is going to get credited. So these are 3 or 4 of the main ones. I'll now go to the default rules. In the default rules, there are 5 or 6 setups that are of high importance. You can turn on the depreciation checkbox or turn it off. When you turn it off, the monthly depreciation will not get calculated. However, if you keep it turned off for a couple of months and then you turn it on again, it's going to do a catch-up depreciation of 2 months. In this particular case, a straight line depreciation method was used and the life is of 5 years, 0 months. Prorate convention is Cal NMB. Retirement convention is also the same. Asset setup number 11 is manage depreciation methods. And the navigation in the system is offerings is financials. And then here you type in manage depreciation methods. And in this screen, we are going to pick up some of the existing seeded depreciation methods, which let's take a look at the straight line ones. And I'll show you a few and then we'll go into one of them to see what the details are. So as you can see, straight line method, and these are the number of years, that is the number of years and number of months for that particular depreciation method. So let's take straight line 5-year one. So if you can look here in this field, it shows the number of years and here you see the number of months. This is straight line method and the cost calculation base is cost, or sometimes you can choose to use the base of net book value or NBV. In this particular case, we have chosen cost. The step number 12 is prorate convention, and the command is manage prorate convention. We'll go into the system and offerings, financials, manage prorate convention is the command, and you click on it, it shows you 10 or so different prorate conventions. So I'll show you 2 or 3 to make the concept clear. Current calendar current month. So if the asset date placed in service is June 1st till 30th June, that should be the depreciation engine should consider that the asset was put in date placed in service was of 1st June. If it was any day in the month of May, it should consider that the date placed in service is of 1st May. Therefore, the depreciation will be calculated for the whole month of May. Same here, April, any date, consider that it was purchased or brought in on 1st of April. This is current month. Then we'll take a look at the following month. For the following month, it means if the asset was purchased in any date of June, then it should start depreciation from the month of July. So 1st of June till 30th of June, consider that it was placed in service on 1st of July. Any date of May, it should be considered that it was date placed in service was of 1st of June. So like that. I'll show you one more, and that's to do with mid-month. And mid-month, if you look at it, it shows if the date placed in service as 16th of December till 31st of December, that it should consider that the date placed in service was 16th of December. So half months for the half month of December, it is going to do the calculation. Similarly, if it was between 1st and 15th, then 1st of December is the date placed in service that the depreciation engine should consider.